All right. Good morning, angels. So, I'm going to take a few minutes here to address some things. I'm sensing that people are asking, who am I? So, I'm going to take a moment to address that. But I want to turn the camera around, let you see right outside of church here. So, every day I come here, I do this manual for spiritual warfare. I do what's called a rosary. These are prayer beads. Okay, it consists of Our Fathers, Hail Marys, and Glory Bees. So who am I? I am the true King in flesh, and I've more than proven that in now 9 books. And look, there's my crown to prove it again with an M on it. And let's look over here. So I've got a lot of protection on me right now because I'm doing something very difficult that ultimately I don't want anyone else doing, because the risk for fatality is very high. And what that is hunting lions of the night. So who am I? My brother, my half-brother, James Douglas Morrison, who, this is the part that's going to blow your brain, but he came and delivered a number of prophecies in a band called The Doors. Okay, and a lot of those prophecies had to do with my next life, or my next incarnation with him. So we are twin sons of God. We're very unknown, very highly classified. Kind of, you use us in the last ditch effort when a society is deeply spiritually infiltrated as we have right now. So we have open demonic, satanic rituals. We have open sacrifice of children, which is horrific, to a god named Baal. You guys are doing that. We know you're doing it. You can try to hide it, but we still know. There's nothing that goes on this earth that we can't find out. Don't mean to say that to scare you, but it's just a reality, okay? Best thing you can do is not prevent me from doing what I need to get done, because it's for your benefit ultimately. So what do I'm called in heaven. So heaven, I'm an Anunnaki Sun King. An, or heaven, or Eden, all synonyms, is in the Orion Nebula. Okay, there are 3 belt stars in the Orion constellation. Those 3 belt stars represent the 3 sons of God, one of which I am one. So my brother James Douglas is considered the left jaw, or he called himself the Lizard King. That means he had authority over demon, fallen Anunnaki, fallen angel. These are horrifically powerful and viciously violent and evil fallen angels that want death. They want at your children. They want to alter DNA. They want to start a nuclear war. So we get sent down here through very rigorous prayer schedules. Like I do 1 to 3 rosaries a day, as well as that spiritual warfare manual. And I'm simply here to hunt the lions of the night, as my brother James told you I was coming in a song called The Soft Parade. He said, kiss the hunter of the green vest who has wrestled before with lions in the night. So the hunter of the green vest, I spent 4 years in the military doing high-level JAG, criminal prosecution cases, as well as being trained with Army Rangers and Special Forces on a daily basis in physical exercise, weapons, communications, military tactics, psychological operations. And I use all this training to now do the same in the spiritual realm. So who am I? I am the Lizard King as well. So I am James Douglas. There's 2 of us. We're twin sons of God hosting one body. So for example, in his songs he said, please stop and you remember we were together, and we're reaching for death on the end of a candle. So when he and I pray now to cast these things off the earth, we place our palms over lit candles, because it helps ignite our power in the spiritual realm. So many of you are feeling my shifts, and I know that because you're posting it on YouTube. You're saying you just jumped 9 timelines. So we have an enormous amount of power to do this, because ultimately it is in your best interests. So the other reason I'm here is to deliver a new prophecy, which is in 9 books now. The 9th will be called The Glory Cloud. Also, there will be many unmistakable signs and wonders that I've personally photographed with my phone, so that you know that I am legitimate, because there's going to be a lot of people coming. They're already on the scene. This Mahdi, this Egyptian Mahdi, claiming miracles, can't prove any of them. Even Trump has claimed to be this great messenger of God, though he's deeply involved in MAGA witchcraft. So my brother James also said, when the true king's murderers are allowed to roam free, 1,000 magicians arise in the land. So it will be made public soon, but I have been the victim of a witch coven that was hired to do black magic on my life, as well as try to run extortion on me. And I believe the feds are onto them. So I don't know if arrests will be made, but very dark and evil plots. Satan uses people to come at me. So that's why I got to come here and I do spiritual warfare. So I'm highly protected by my arches. So what I do, people ask, how do you do what you do? Okay. So I do that rosary. You can figure out how to say a rosary online. I also say Ashanti Anunnaki Adonai, Ashanti Anunnaki Angel, Ashanti Anunnaki Sancti. So I am Adonai Anunnaki's son, okay? One of three, but all three of us are now stacked together. So we will be going to a wedding supper through a dimensional door. That was the real meaning behind the band name The Doors. And this might be simultaneously as nukes are hitting America. And I hate to tell you that, but that's just the reality of where we're at right now, barring some kind of miracle, which I don't see coming. Plus, Bible prophecy needs to be fulfilled. And one of the end times prophecies is Babylon, which is America, will be destroyed in 1 hour. So if you're anywhere near a major American city, I'd try to get out of there. I saw this many years ago through clairvoyant prayer, and people that had passed on that came and delivered the message to me. So we're we can see ahead of time. We can communicate with deceased. No, that does not always bring a demon into the fifth fold. We can cast demons out. Did that the other day with a young lady, and her neck immediately turned beet red, and you could see two faces. One was the Baphomet right on her neck. So we're very powerful, very effective. We could do an exorcism in 10 seconds, what a priest it might take him 10 days to do and still not be effective. The thing would come back. So we have a lot of power in that regard. Just understand that we love you, we believe in you, we're here to help. We're not here to harm you. We will bring wrath to make world leaders rethink global policies. You have a lot of transhuman, anti-human agendas going on right now, which ultimately, by the way, I'm going to say this, I'm a legal specialist from the Army, but I did not have a bar license. So if there's attorneys out there looking into, let's just say an unwanted medical procedure, I think we all know what those are, whether it's a microchip or a needle. These all violate the 14th Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. You have a right to refuse medical procedure, and your job should never be contingent, as was the case for me. I was a surgical retinal sales rep, so I had to get it just to go into the OR, just to be able to pay my bills and have a job. So very evil things are going on worldwide. Satan is working through many people, many world leaders that are evil, and he's already gotten them under his command to not just start a nuclear war, but ultimately transfer everything, including banking, phones, internet, into your body. The internet of bodies. So this is evil. This is not good. God does not approve of this. This is not his desire for mankind. You should not have to have a microchip so your government can track where you go. Okay? This is utterly unacceptable. And on that note, we will bring wrath. We can do it. We can do it right from this church. So, on that note, what happened today? Massive volcanic eruption in Malaysia, went 11 miles in the sky, as well as a 6.3 earthquake in New Zealand. And we just had a 7 point something off Northern California. So we're trying to wake you up. Okay? There's a lot of people out there claiming to speak for us. And that's why I'm doing this video. Okay? So I am the true king, the lizard king, here to fight lions of the night, here to do spiritual warfare with entities that are evil, that are seeking to wipe out the human race, whether through genetic modification, through a jab, or nuclear war, or both, or what's called the mark of the beast, which will be a tattoo, a little traceable chip in your hand and your forehead that will be connected to the internet. This is what Starlink was sent up there for. So we see right through these agendas because we have the purview of our Father in heaven. very much against these agendas. Okay, these are horrific anti-human agendas. So I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm here. Anyone wants to come visit with me or pray with me, has a request, feels like something entity is in their space or in their home, I can do that. I think the 9th book is really going to make your jaws drop, as the first 8 did for many people. Okay, so that's who I am. That's why I'm here. I'm not here to harm. I'm here to try to save, literally. My recommendation is get rapture ready, whatever you think that means for you. Okay, there's a crown. Look at that crown. So, prayers, do a rosary per day. You can go to confession in a Catholic church. I don't care if you're Catholic or not. It's still acceptable. You feel bad about something you've done to another person, try to make it right to them, or go to confession. Try to seek, divine intervention in your life. You feel attacked spiritually, you can get this book that I showed you through a Catholic church. Okay, it's utterly, and anyone saying Catholics aren't saved, that's absolute nonsense. We have the most documented miracles worldwide of any church. So, True King here. I'm here to help. It's gonna get dicey. Okay, there's no golden era coming. Look at that angel. Is that Ave Maria? Is that Mama? So show the people that I truly am speaking for the kingdom, trying to bring heaven to earth. Okay, we're way behind the 8 ball. It's the 4th quarter. Satan's up 48-0, and they just took their best quarterback out. Well, I was benched. I was on the sidelines because I refused to throw to the other team. But yeah. So, anyways, that's who I am. That's why I'm here. Okay, have no fear. There is a plan to get you out of here to a much better earth. You can still do all the things and more. Okay, there's a new Jerusalem. I've seen my own mansion in it. So just trust in what I'm doing. If you want to help me and you're inspired by what I'm trying to do a rosary per day and watch for things in the skies like this. They will appear to you. You might also, when you start waking up, these are some of the things. You're going to feel restless. You might feel tired. You might want to sleep for 18 hours. You might get up in the middle of the night. You might have ears ringing, spine tingling. You might start to receive kind of visions, like in your third eye. Mine is like a TV screen that just pops on and I receive. Don't be afraid of any of this stuff. This is not psychosis. I'd avoid trying to discuss it with a mental health person because they're not going to be equipped to properly diagnose what's going on with you. It's an awakening. So our angels, which are just outside the firmament, ready to snatch you at a moment's notice, pending nuclear escalation and launch, are trying to wake you up so that you're on our vine and that we can take you. Okay? So no fear. Just get saved. If you have any questions, you can reach me, MatthewDouglasBernard.com. Okay? Specifically why I was asked to do these books and that website. So many of you have reached out. I've done prayers with you over the phone. I've helped loved ones that are sick with terminal illnesses. Some of them have been fully reversed. So I'm here to help. I have a lot of authority to do so. If you follow me and you want to help me, you will also have similar authority. Okay? Love you all. Stay safe out there. Stay prayed up, as Wahlberg says. All right.